Hello and welcome to Spirit Touched. And now for the power of grace. 2 Corinthians 12:9 and 10. Grace brings perspective. 2 Corinthians 4:17 and 18. When trials come, we often ask God why. What we should be asking is, what is He teaching us? Pampering is not the same as love. Our temper tantrums don't work on God. Grace also brings perseverance. 2 Corinthians 4:8 and 9. They see that say, just read what about Paul. He spent many a sleepless night. Maybe that's one reason why he was a good pastor. Why? Because he was praying for his members. He was pressured but not defeated. Grace made the difference. He was perplexed but did not despair. He was persecuted but never deserted. He was pounded and hounded on every side, but not destroyed. He kept his hope through it all because grace renders it eternal. Grace promotes praise. Why? Because the grace of God has a limitless strength. Now, the author takes a look at Romans 8:28 and breaks it down. 5 times in the book of Romans, Paul says, why not? Why now? It confirms that everything is in the hands of God where it rightly belongs. There are a few things we don't know. Sometimes one of them is how to properly pray for certain matters. Verse 8:26. Notice the verse does not say things will work out the way we want them to. It doesn't say we can make them work by positive thinking. Isaiah 46:9 through 11. It does say the plan is God's, therefore He is in control of it. Take that all things is a comprehensive promise. This assures us that God has no limits. Sometimes negative events have positive purposes. Yes, bad things happen every day, but God uses them for His purpose, says Ephesians 1:10, and His glory. It tells us that no thing is out of His control. It's a complex promise. Work together is a comforting promise for good. Just look at all the good promises of good things in the Word. James 1:17. We need to stop taking all these good things for granted. This verse 28 tells us God doesn't ever waste anything. He doesn't want us to either. Also know that most of the time God is not in a hurry. He always does these good things according to His timetable. Remember, His calls for us will, for His will go comes now. Here's the conditional part of the verse and the promise. To those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Notice the conditions. Number 1, those who love God, and number 2, those who are called by Him. So this is not for those who reject Him. Loving God is a human thing. His calling us is a divine thing. Here's another promise for those who love him in 1 Corinthians 2:9. When he calls, he has something he wants us to do. It's different for each person since we all have different gifts and talents. The clincher is that we need to not just believe in him, but to believe him. You see, in it's in it's in the not believing that we get excluded. That's why it's so important for us to witness to those who don't believe. It's when these bad, evil things happen that we have to trust him, even though we don't understand why they are happening.